What's up, guys? Welcome to your morning update. I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. As you guys know, I will be leaving for vacation. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow morning, will be the last one before vacation. So I'll try to get some morning recorded updates out on vacation. I can't make any promises, but I will make a live stream tomorrow morning. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. Obviously, the big picture. Nothing's changed in my opinion. If at any point on the daily we do break this top 10 trend line right here and close above it in the daily, and that trend line is off of these two peaks over here, then I would say that wave 5 is probably finished and we are in the B wave, which will be a bull trap in my opinion, and up until August, September, and then back down. But as of right now, I still think we have the fifth wave to complete of wave A. But anyways, let's go into first off, Prime XBT. If you guys are trading or want to learn to trade, I definitely suggest Prime XBT over all the other exchanges. They are by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. You can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on whatever you deposit. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you get a 50% bonus to use towards your margin. Not tradable, it's used towards your margin. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. And if you guys want to know how to use their margin, if you go onto my YouTube page, click the home button, you'll see the Prime XBT tutorial down there. Definitely check it out. I have links down below in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. Anyways, let's get into some other stuff here. This is another thing we've been watching, guys. I still believe this is distribution and we have further down to go. If it is distribution, we may not even get that A bounce for a while. There's a very bearish case scenario we'll be looking at. Also, we're going to take a look at the bullish case in the smaller time frames. So let's move on here to the bigger picture. This is something we've talked about over and over and over and over again. We have major resistance at the 0.5 fib in the overall. I want to show you too right here. Do you see what happens every time we get in the blue on the funding rate? We have a drop. So definitely look like a drop is coming in my opinion, guys. We could have one more leg up. We'll talk about that. We talked about it yesterday. We'll look at those targets. But this is major resistance here, that 0.5 fib at about 34.4, right in that range. I do believe we're going to be hitting back down to the 25.2 to 27.2 if this isn't the fifth wave completed. Again, guys, there's no guarantees. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell. I'm not telling you to long. I'm not telling you to short. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. You make up your own mind. You make up your own decisions. You have nobody to thank or shame for you winning or losing. You need to understand that. Don't follow any YouTuber, including myself. Don't just blindly follow trades. Learn what you're doing. Practice trading first. I always say if you can't put in $10 into a trading account and grow that, then you're not going to be able to put 10,000 in and grow it. Practice, practice, practice. There is no cookie cutter program that's going to make you a pro trader. It's learned through experience, learning risk management, learning high probability trades. Anyways, back into this. Heavy resistance here at 34.4. A daily close above that, then maybe I'll get a little bit bullish. But other than that, I remain bearish here as usual. As you guys know, I'm looking at this 9,500 by 2022. No, that doesn't mean we go straight to 9,500. That means we get a big bounce up to the 45 to 55,000 range, like I've been showing here, before continuing down. When will we get that bounce? That depends on when wave 5 completes, if it has not completed. I hope that's clear enough, because I keep getting asked the same exact questions over and over and over, and I try to answer them in every video. So those of you that tune into every video, I'm sorry you have to keep hearing me repeat it, but people just don't get it. Anyways, let's get back into it. So this is the chart we were looking at yesterday, right? We were looking at this as a rising channel. We did pop out, got support on it. We had a measured move if we broke up, which we did, at about 34.3 is where it was at, and we did hit that peak here. Is it possible we continue up for another leg up? Yes. Let's move this trend line or move this target up this trend line. Depends on if, when, and where it hits that. I do expect a rejection there. And if we look down at the, hold on a second. If we look down at the daily RSI, you can see we were in this rising channel. We fell out here. We are getting some hidden bullish divergence, which is lower lows on the RSI, higher lows on the price action. That is hidden bullish in a little mini downtrend. Again, this is on the hourly, so this doesn't matter on a big time frame, only the hourly if you are trading the hourly. I like to trade only the 4 hour and up. Everything else is just noise, just like the news. Anyways, so if we come back up to retest this, may look something like this on the hourly. Looks like we could be forming a little inverse head and shoulders on the RSI. Come back up, retest the bottom of that trend line before coming down. And what will that do? That will make hidden bearish divergence. We love hidden bearish divergence here. After hitting this trend line right here, which is the trend line we broke out of, that'd be hidden bearish divergence to turn the price around. Now, if we look into the bigger time frame, let's go into the 4 hour, which again is my favorite, and see what that might look like in the 4 hour. And then we'll get into the chat. I'll answer some questions, chit chat with you guys, see what you guys think. So in the 4 hour, as you guys can see, we are getting rejection at the 55 EMA as of right now. But like I said, we could get a quick spike up here, which would also, even if we got up to that 34.6, 34.7 range, we would be making lower highs by hitting this trend line. We'd be making lower highs in the RSI, and we would be getting higher highs in the, lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI, and then a continuation to the downside. That is what I'm seeing. Again, I'll let you guys know if that changes. You can give me a follow on crypto. It's on Twitter at CryptoSavvy1. Definitely give me a follow. Like I said, if I see something change, I'll let you guys know. Although I'll be pretty damn busy today. We're trying to get everything ready for vacation. So yeah, there's always that. But anyways, that's what I'm seeing here. And like I said, there is a very bearish case scenario that we don't get that bounce right away. And that is looking at this as a 5-wave structure for the 5th wave down. This would be wave 1. This would be wave 2. Wave 3 down to about 16.5. Wave 4, again, this is an extremely bearish case. We will take a look at the bullish case. Wave 4 would be going up 26.8 and then back down to around the 14.3. Now, there also could be, this could just be another ABC here, and that could get us down to about the 24.6 range, and then bounce up from there, which would possibly be a finish of the wave A. But if we pass this 24.6 at any time, then I believe we could be going down to that 16,000 range. Keep an eye on this RSI that is very important. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Let's go into the bullish case. So if we are in the bullish case scenario right here, this would be wave 1, wave 2, working on wave 3 up to 41,000. Now, this is a possibility. My bias is towards the downside. I believe we continue down. But if not, if we break these highs over here, we could be headed up to the 45, back down to around 36.8, and then 44.1. The beautiful thing is, after this wave up, then we'll come back down to at least test the $35,000 range, 35,600, somewhere in that area. I can tell emotions are getting really high today. People are so emotional. A lot of times that's just fear. If you're trading on emotion, you're going to get wrecked. There's no doubt about it. But when the emotions are high, that's usually a sign a big move is coming. So be aware of that. But anyways, we've also had this rising channel in the 4 hour that we were watching with a measured move of 27.7, which also matches up with our golden pocket zone right down here between 25.2 and 27.2. Don't forget about that. And remember, a daily close above the 34.4 range, then we could be bullish here a little bit, maybe get back up to the 55 EMA at 37.8, whatever. But unless we close above this 34.4. I am not thinking that way. A lot of trading is validation, guys. It's not telling the future. It's looking at probabilities. Could we be in a huge 10-year cycle starting with the markets in their current situations, like traditional markets, dollar rising? I know we had a small dump in the dollar. We're going to take a look at that because we still haven't hit my target. I think it's 93.5, something like that. But anyway, we'll take a look at that too. But what if this is just a big 10-year bull run and now we have a multi-year bear run? It is a possibility. Not saying it's a guarantee, but definitely something you need to talk or think about. All right, let's take a look at, here's the arcs drawn in from the bottoms and the tops. That would come up with that 9,500 range also by the beginning of next year. So that doesn't mean we go straight down. We will have bounces in here. If this plays out, if we come back up, test this top, maybe we see a mid $70,000 Bitcoin. Not saying it's impossible. If you guys watch the videos, you know, anytime we cross this green trend line right here and get support on it, then I believe we can see new all-time highs. Until that happens, I don't see new all-time highs. So this is the long-term macro chart we've watched over and over and over and over again. Please quit shilling the shit coins in the chat. It's all garbage. Them are scammers. Just so anyways, looking at this is the Fibonacci channels we've had in here forever, and this 0.382 fib is key. We've been watching that for some time. We did break below it, and it has became resistance. As you can see, we cannot get back above it. An open and close above this may get us temporarily bullish, and that's going to be around the 38,000 range. If we get above that and get a bounce of support here, then, like I said, then I would be willing to say this was probably the end of wave A, and we are in wave B. But until then, which I don't see happening, I still remain bearish. Let's look at this chart. This is the dollar index overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. The green line is the dollar index, Bitcoin behind it. As you can see, every time the dollar tops on this top trend line, Bitcoin bottoms. Every time the dollar bottoms on this trend line, Bitcoin tops. Dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. Dollar tops, Bitcoin bottoms. Guys, take a second out, smash the likes. We have 700 people in here and only 223 likes. If you need to know how to do that, I'll continue here in a minute. But all you have to do, scroll down below the video, hit that thumbs up right there. And if you are on the mobile app, exit the chat for a second, hit the thumbs up, get back in. If you're on YouTube TV or Google TV, go down to the bottom left-hand corner, hit more actions. That'll give you the options to hit the like button. All right, so back over to this. Let's take a look at the dollar here, guys. The DXY. So this is what we've been watching in the DXY. People are saying it's crashing, it's crashing. Well, zoom out. We are in an uptrend in the 4-hour. And if we look here, let's go into the daily. So in the daily, we are making hidden bullish divergence, and hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend, and the trend is up. We're making lower highs in the RSI in the daily, or lower lows, I mean, and higher lows in the price action. My target's still 93.5, and I do believe when the markets open next week, we're going to see the dollar rise again. We are going to see the dollar crash again. The dollar is still making lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action. That's bearish divergence, guys. It's bearish divergence. Gold, still looking for the lows in gold. Around 1677 is my first target there, and 2130 or 2180 for silver. Litecoin, same thing, guys, nothing changed. Looking for around the $85 to $86 range first. And Ethereum, of course, we are still looking for the same $1,000 to $1,300 Ethereum. XRP, still looking for 43 cents. Sure, that'll break down to the mid-20s again. That is what I'm seeing. I'll get into the chat now, see what you guys are thinking, and we will go from there. All right, guys. So anyways, what's happening? I saw the bearish divergence too in the DXY. Yeah, there was bearish divergence, but there's hidden, we're in an uptrend in the DXY in the daily, and there is hidden bullish divergence in the daily. That is bullish. Hey Savvy, how can you confirm for relief rally after we bottom? Keep an eye on the RSI. Learn the RSI. If you learn anything and you don't know anything, first learn the RSI. Tony Hall, can you explain why you don't use Stoke RSI? I don't use Stoke. I don't really use the MACD either. Stoke RSI, Stoke RSI can get stuck at the top or stuck at the bottom forever. The RSI is the only true indicator, not lagging. Definitely the best indicator to be using, in my opinion, is the RSI. That is the first one, in my opinion. A lot of people will tell you different, but I believe the RSI is the one you want to learn first if you're going to begin trading. Demos, I just hit the like button. Thanks for the energy. Well, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Most people don't have enough generosity to stop for 2 seconds and hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything. We do these videos for free, and I say to do that on any YouTuber's video that you like the content or you're watching them. Hit the like button. It's just called courtesy, guys. Do you see a bullish flag on the 1 hour? This could be a bull flag here on the 4 hour. You could look at it that way also. Let's go into the 1 hour. I mean, technically speaking, yeah. But like I said, if anything, we come back up to retest this and we make some more bearish divergence. My RSI setting is 14. It's just the default. Hi, hit the like button to this and as well as most old videos. Thanks, man. The Godfather, what about BitBoy saying 17th of July, all going up, end of the year, $100,000 BTC? What do you think, Savvy? I don't see $100,000 Bitcoin, but the spike in July, that matches up perfectly with my end of the A wave and then a bull trap. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I believe we're going to see. We'll see what happens. Nobody knows for sure, guys. Always remember that. There's no guarantees. Nobody knows for sure what the hell is going to happen in the market. We can look at the charts and give analysis. And honestly, if you watch people that actually use the charts and understand analysis, you're going to get a way better results than people that watch the news, the crypto news, crypto articles. All that crap is just noise. Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. It's in the charts. Now, the charts aren't always read correctly, but when they are read correctly and you are in tune with the charts, you have a way better chance of knowing what's going on trading than watching any stupid news or anything like that. You want to know when the last time we had huge bullish news just over and over and over and over again was right here. 2018, right after the 2017 top, we had nothing but massive bullish news all the way down. And you heard buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Same type thing that's going on now, guys. Again, I can't say it enough. Be careful. Nobody knows what the hell is going to happen for sure. But learning charts and analysis can give you an edge on the market. And if you're trading and using proper risk management, you can make a hell of a lot more money. A hell of a lot more money. Again, check out my links down below. Also, there is a pure VPN link down there. If you guys are on the internet, even if you're not trading, you should be using a VPN. And that one down there has a huge discount. I think it's like $2.88 a month if you do it for 2 years, which is cheaper than I think any VPN. I don't recommend the free ones because a lot of times they got a lot of stuff running in the background, and you don't have to use my link. I mean, make your own choice on what VPN you use, but I do suggest using a VPN. It's just more security from hackers. Shane, crypto YouTubers that you watch and or respect and opinions. I honestly don't watch a lot of crypto YouTubers just because I don't like to get my views skewed and a lot of times that happens. I don't really follow any YouTubers. I hear a lot about them in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, join our free Discord. It is down below. There is a link to it. Scroll through, you'll find it. Is there a way you can change your balance on Prime XBT USDT since BTC is dropping? Yes, you can transfer on Prime. You can transfer your Bitcoin into whatever you want. Ethereum, USDT, USDC. It's all on there. So, and I recommend USDC just because I really don't believe Tether is legit, and I do believe there could be something really bad happening to Tether within the next, year or two. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. And thank you for that super chat, Shane. Could Tesla and MicroStrategy's purchase of around 32 average create a bottom value? No, because I'm sure you'll not hear it from the bulls, but I'm sure they're selling. Tesla already said they sold some to test liquidity. BS. MicroStrategy, I've showed you his chart before, guys. If you research Michael Saylor in 2000 and 2001, see what articles you find, see what happened back then. Do your own research. I'm not going to say anything. Savvy, was there any huge divergence before Bitcoin went from 64 to 4, as you say, charts? Yeah, I called this top back at March 24th. Go check my video. We were at 57. I drew the wick off, was the first channel and only channel at the time to be talking about the wick off. And we drew this out perfectly. I don't have that chart up right now. I'm sick of showing it because now everybody thinks they're a wick off pro. But anyways, yeah, there was divergence. If you look in the daily here, let's see, let's go to, there was tons of divergence right here. We were making higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI. That was bearish divergence, and you can see what happened. So yeah, it's all in the charts. Do you think it's safe to keep money on Prime XBT? I only keep on an exchange capital that I'm using for trading. That's all I keep on any exchange. Anything can happen to any exchange at any time. Look at Binance. They're going through some crap. You could see some really bad stuff happen in Binance also. Call it FUD, call it what you will, but calling facts FUD is just denial. If you don't watch YouTube channels, how do you what? I didn't see that, Russell. Is there an M pattern in the BTC chart? Do you think the price action is bearish? I think the price action is bearish without a doubt. Honestly, I mean, zoom out, guys. Zoom out. Here, let's zoom in real quick, or zoom out. This is a daily chart. This is where we're at now, and everybody is super bullish. This is a reverse. Look at this candle, guys. That nothing at all is going on there. Let me zoom in for you. This is why everybody is super bullish right now. This candle right here. Right here, out of all these candles, everybody's really bullish right now. Come on, man. What about staking? I don't know. I don't get into staking, none of that crap. I don't get into altcoins really, guys. There's no need to. You can make so much money off of Bitcoin alone more safely than any altcoins. They are extremely dangerous. Staking, all that crap. I trade Bitcoin. I do very well trading Bitcoin. There's no need to be in a bunch of crap coins and watching a bunch of different stuff. Bitcoin is enough to live off of for anybody if you understand what you're doing. How does low volume mean when there are no sellers also? Yeah, low volume, especially on the weekends. But yeah, we're getting low volume, super low volume. Eventually, we're going to have a big break. My thoughts, we're going to have a break to the downside, but we'll see what happens. Again, guys, there's never any guarantees of any direction in any market. Nobody knows. All we can do is analyze and give our best opinion. Man, staking reward and exchanges are a joke. You better do farming. Pretty scary stuff. Savvy, sorry for spamming, but do you think the 4-hour RSI is rounding top? It's also NPA. The 4-hour? Four-hour rounding top? I mean, possibly. You could say that. Draw a trend line here. Watch the 4-hour. 4-hour close above this trend line, the RSI, which would probably be a close above this, above, let's say 35,000. Would be breaking this, and then if you get support, then it is bullish. And like I said, at that point, may start to look at it. Possibly, we are already in the B wave, but as of right now, I'm not. Once I get confirmation to the opposite direction, then I will turn bearish. I mean bullish. Massive gravestone. Yeah, and the 6 month. I don't know if you guys have looked at the 6 month candle, but there you go. Check it out. Let's get the stuff off of here. There's the 6 month candle. That is probably one of the ugliest candles I've ever seen in my life on a chart this big. And remember, guys, big money uses big time frames. This is a big time frame, and that is an ugly ass candle. Just something to look at. Again, there's no guarantees, guys, but a lot of things pointing in the same direction. But a lot of times you're not going to hear that from a lot of people. But if you look at this rising channel here that we broke out of, looks like we're just coming up to test it before running back to the downside, in my opinion. Looking at it on the daily, the same one we were just looking at in the 4-hour. Is there any divergence on the daily? Not really. See where we close today, see what happens. You know, we could close all the way up at that 34.8 range, and that would give us hidden bearish divergence in the daily. Also, something to look at. But like I said, look at all the anger and all the emotions rolling around right now. Both directions, just people going nuts. It's a big sign that a big move is about to happen. Khalid, do you still hold BTC? Only the two that I trade with, and every week I cash out my profits and I just stay with 2 Bitcoin and continue to trade those 2 Bitcoin, and I cash out my profits every week. Will it drop to the 20s this year? Yeah, I believe it'll drop back down to the 20s. Like I said, go back to the beginning of the video. I already discussed my areas. Everybody's a terrible trader in the beginning, Thiago. Everybody. They say 90% of traders lose everything. Well, most of the time that's because they put way too much in, and they just don't know what they're doing and they trade it away. But if you start with small amounts, even start with a fake account till you start getting profitable and understanding charts, and it's not going to happen in a week, and it's not going to be, you can't buy a program that's going to show you the cookie cutter way that makes you an amazing trader. Experience is the only thing that's going to do it for you. It is a learning process. I'd say it will drop once the markets reopen. Or do you have to set up stop loss on each individual position? You need to set up your stops on each individual position, depending on what exchange you're on. That's why I like Prime. You can put in multiple trades. You can have multiple longs. You can have longs and shorts. They don't clump them together, so you can manage your trades a lot better. The scammy exchanges, when you make another trade, they just clump it together. The only way you can do it on a lot of exchanges is start another account, which is ridiculous when you should be able to do everything on one screen. D-Stir, beer money. Thanks, Savvy. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat, bud. That 6-month wick is bigger than anybody on the chart. That it is. BitBoy and me talk, Mr. Hart. He wouldn't cry if he watches my streams. He knows my thoughts. I've actually been on his show a couple times. Tell us your ideas about grayscale. It's noise. Like I said, the charts only, guys. If you're watching and listening to all this new stuff, that's just going to make you even worse at trading. If you learn the charts, watch the charts, play the charts, don't pay attention to all the crap, don't watch all the news crap that everybody's always bullish news this, bullish news that, bearish news this. That stuff's all noise. All noise. Hey, Savvy, can you give a brief explanation of where in distribution rather than accumulation? Yeah, look at this. It's all in the volume. I'm not going to go over the whole volume thing, but just look at this. I mean, that's a recreation of this distribution, in my opinion. And go ahead and check for yourself and check the volume too. But again, daily area to watch is 34.4. I don't see us closing above that. So anyways, guys, I think I'm out of here. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff to do. We're getting ready to go on vacation. I will be doing another live stream tomorrow morning before we head out on vacation. So definitely make sure you're around for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tick that notification bell. That'll get you notified when I post a video. Smash those thumbs up, guys. I do appreciate it. There's 900 people and only 540 likes. Come on, guys, hit the likes. Thanks a lot. And if you're watching this after the live, make sure to leave a comment down below. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and that helps the channel grow. You are the ones that help the channel grow if you can smash the likes, share the videos, yada, yada, yada. Have a great day, guys. I'm out.